Okay, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Grub's Grizzly. And I guess we're going to make this our bonus episode. So, I am currently at Walmart in Easley, South Carolina. And while in there, someone gave me, they gave me their business card called Landscaping and Tree Service. So, anyway, so I'm going to put it right here. So if you live in Easley, I'm guessing they're starting their business out. There's their information. Hey, give them a call. Check them out. Since he gave me his business card, I'm going to give him a shout out. I like that side. Alright, so as I said, I'm in Easley, South Carolina. I had to drop my best friend off at a place down here, and it's going to take him a while. So I figured I'd get me something to eat, and I figured, why not go with Walmart? So I've got a few things here, and let me show you what I got. First off, for my drink, I've got Cherry Float Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. I always drink zero sugar. So, if you don't like zero sugar, get you the ones with sugar in it. But look at the percentage of sugar in it. Trust me, it'll surprise you. I got me an Italian sub. And it's been a while since I've had these. These are pretty good. So I'm hoping they're still good. I've got for dessert. So I'm not completely sugar free. I saw something I wanted to try. I got Reese's marshmallow. Looks good. So let's see the sugar content. I'm just curious. 84% of your daily amount of sugar. Anyway. So good thing I got the zero sugar. And then I am also going to try something out of their deli. Now, what did I get? You may be asking. Well, let's see. I got, well, I act like I don't know what I got. I obviously know what I got. I got chicken strips, tater wedges, mac and cheese. Smells great. It really does smell great. Now, I know some of y'all think, chicken strips, that's for children. Well, first off, I was going to get me a breast and wing combo. The thing is, they didn't have any chicken breasts. And I didn't want just wings, and I don't like thighs. I don't know why either. For some reason, I don't care for thighs. And they didn't have any legs. I didn't see any chicken legs. So I said, okay, well, what about the strips? So normally, it would be a 3-piece strip meal, but she gave me an extra chicken strip. And of course, they had the rest. So I do want to give a shout out to the lady that was doing the deli, because she hunted for chicken breast. She even looked through the thighs, make sure one wasn't in there. So, and it was $12.15 at Walmart in Easley. I didn't get her name. So if anybody knows who was working at that time, she was up front, a real skinny lady. Tell her I appreciate her. Thank you, for hunting for me a chicken breast. No, I ain't mad about it. These things happen. So, but, and I do like chicken strips. It's just not something, I get all the time. But I'm not like a Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom, who loves his chicken strip. So, alright, so let's look at the potato wedges. My daughter loves potato wedges. So, first off, it smells good. It's not crispy, but, sometimes that's not a bad thing. So let's try a bite. Okay. Yeah. That's not bad. I like how soft and pillowy the potato inside is. I wish it had a little bit more crunch on the outside. But overall, I can't complain. Pretty good. Oh, alright. Now, let's try the mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is one of those things that can be really good or really bad. It's rare that's in between. So, smells good. Looks good. Alright, let's try. I mean, it's not horrible. I've had much worse, trust me. But it don't have really that much flavor. It's a little bit of cheese flavor, but not much. I don't really taste the noodles that much either. It could use some more salt. It could use a lot more seasoning. But, you know, what do we expect? It's Walmart. But, I mean, it's passable. And I'll definitely eat it. But, you know, ain't nothing to write home about. Alright. Now, for the chicken strip. It does seem like it's got a good crunch. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Smells good. Smelled it as soon as I opened it. But let's take a bite and find out. Okay. Not too bad. At least it ain't dry. A lot of times when you get chicken strips out of a deli like this, whether it be Walmart, a gas station, it's either one or two things. It's got so much bread and barely any chicken. Or, and it's not a decent amount of chicken. I don't know if y'all can see that because of the sun. Or, the chicken's really dry. So, yeah, not bad. Not worse. Right. What? Alright. You get me a drink? I'm not the biggest Coke fan. Not bad. Good. But, anyway. I like Pepsi. Used to love Mountain Dew, but I don't do that much anymore. Alright. Let's try the sub out. Sealed for freshness and safety. Now, it's an Italian Hero. Mark inside. Alright. See if I can get this open. Pardon me. Alright, so there's the sub. Can't get the sauce. Hold on. Hey, come on now. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is what. Alright. I dropped it into the floor. Luckily, it didn't come out. Now, as I was saying, the reason why these are my favorite is because it comes with this sauce pack. So I'm pretty sure they haven't changed anything. Like I said, who knows? Been a while. Alright. I'm gonna put that on there. Alright. Alright, so rub it around. And we'll take a bite. That's still good. Still good. Yep. While they are good, I wish it was spicier. But it's still good. Alright, and lastly, I'm going to try the Reese's marshmallow. Big cup, too. Ooh, a lot of people out there. Alright. You see the marshmallow. Personally, I don't notice a difference in flavor. If anything, it might be sweeter, but tastes about the same to me. So, I mean, if you like marshmallows and Reese's cup, hey, that's the thing for you. Alright. So, time for my review, my score. Alright, so I had chicken strips, macaroni and cheese, tater wedges, Italian sub from Walmart. I'm not going to include the Reese's or the drink because they don't make that. They might not even make that sub. I don't know. So, first off, I'm going to say this much. The price of the chicken strips and all that was $4.99. The sub was $5.47. For the money spent, I'll say it's a good value. You know, like I said, it's not like you're expecting like KFC, Bojangles, whatever your favorite chicken place is. Now, I will say this much. I do believe that if I would have been able to get the chicken breast and the wing, that would have been a lot better. Tater wedges were good. You know, they weren't crispy on the outside, but the potato itself was good, not dry. The mac and cheese really didn't have that much flavor. It's just a hint of cheese flavor. Nothing else, really. Chicken strips had a lot of chicken. Wasn't dry. Wasn't mostly breading. Could have had more flavor. The sub was great. I've always liked that sub. So, first off, I'm going to say, if you run by Walmart to grab a meal, I'm going to suggest go ahead and doing that. Because it wasn't horrible. You know, so for you blue collar workers out there, you know, like construction workers, whatever, you want to run by Walmart to grab something run by the deli, go ahead. I suggest doing that. I think it would be a good option. So for everything put together, I am going to give it a score of I think I'm going to give it a score of 7.8 bear claws. Like I said, the mac and cheese could have been better. Chicken strips were good, but they could have had more flavor. And so, you know what? I'm going to bump it up to an 8.1 because of how wonderful that lady was behind the counter. She hunted and searched and searched and searched for me a chicken breast. And because of her dedication and trying to find that for me, I'm going to bump it up to 8.1. So, alright, so 8.1 bear claw. I do highly recommend going by here if you want a cheap, quick meal. You know, like I said, it's good. It's just not, don't expect the level of like a name brand, you know, like Bojangles, KFC, Popeyes, and all that. So, I'm everybody's favorite middle school math teacher, Mr. Grizzly. Please like, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I heard that Facebook now, Facebook, where's my brain? I swear. I heard YouTube has a hype feature now. If you know what that is, hype this video. I'm going to look into that. And just remember, 1 + 1 is 2. Until the next meal. Catch you later.